What's up, everyone? We are live at 5 in the comfort of our homes. I am Paul Wontorek.
I'm Beth Stevens.
And as always, we are joined by the fabulous Lin Moynihan.
Hello, everybody.
And hey, Beth.
Yes.
It's our first official home edition version. And we had to start with one of our favorite people, a really big guest. Who's here today?
The one and only Miss Sutton Foster is here with us.
Love it so much. Can't wait to see what she's up to. But first, we're going to talk about today's news.
Guys, Rosie O'Donnell is coming back in a big way.
It's the Rosie O'Donnell Show. It's coming back to help Broadway. The legendary talk show host, Broadway fan, Broadway star, has gathered all of her fabulous A-lister friends.
Like crazy A-list group of people.
Crazy A-list. I will read you the list. For a one-night-only Rosie O'Donnell show live from the living room, streaming special, and it's to benefit the Actors Fund, which is a wonderful organization, and there are a lot of people in need right now, and Rosie always comes through for the theater community. All right, Paul, are you ready to hear who's going to be?
I still can't process it, and honestly, more names are being added, but who's the list that we know so far?
Okay, I will tell you the list. First, I want to tell you it's March 22nd at 7 o'clock, right here wherever you're watching this. Broadway.com is hosting on our YouTube channel and right on our site. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric Bergen, who actually put this together, will be a part of it. He's the producer also. Sebastian Arcellis, Skylar Aston, Beth Bears, Nate Burgess, Stephanie J. Block, Matthew Broderick. I'm still in the B's. Titus Burgess, Norbert Leo Butts, Kristen Chenoweth, Gavin Creel, Darren Chris, Gloria Estefan. My head is exploding. Jesse Tyler Ferguson, Harvey Firestein, David Foster, Morgan Freeman. Wow. Neil Patrick Harris, Megan Hilty. I'm going to just keep going on. Let's say all three stars of Wicked, Idina Menzel, Kristen Chenoweth, and Norbert Leo Butts, the original OG Wicked. I'm going to keep going. Lauren Lataro, Judith Light, our fairy godmother. Barry Manilow, Rob McClure, Audra McDonald, Catherine McPhee, Alan Menken, Brian Stokes Mitchell, Kelly O'Hara, Sarah Jessica Parker, Lauren Patton, Ben Platt, Billy Porter, Randy Rainbow, Andrew Reynolds, Cheetah Rivera. Seth Rudetsky, Miranda Sings, Jordan Sparks, Ben Vereen, Adrian Warren, and James Wesley.
Yes, it's all happening Sunday. You could watch it on Broadway.com and on our YouTube channel, where you may be right now. And I mean, it's going to be just amazing.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
And some of Broadway's biggest stars are toasting to this legend for his birthday.
That's right. So what we're talking about is Stephen Sondheim. You guys, I'm sure you heard, the legend is turning 90 on Sunday.
That's right.
The Rosie O'Donnell special. Remember all the 80, and for the 80th, remember the 80th birthday, Beth, there were like so many concerts and so many special events. Obviously, the community is sort of in a different situation this year. But what we did is we went and asked a lot of the great people who have been in Sondheim shows to reminisce about him and share some personal memories. And we're publishing a whole bunch of those between now and Sunday. We've already talked to Laura Benanti, who of course was Cinderella and Into the Woods, and Louise and Gypsy. She won a Tony for that one. And who else? Joanna Gleason, who won a Tony for playing the baker's wife in Into the Woods, and Jason Alexander, who was in Merrily We Roll Along, which a lot of people don't know, but that was sort of like one of his first things, and he shared some amazing memories. So
it was so heartfelt and sweet.
I know.
It's really worthwhile.
I know. He's such a sweet guy. So anyway, go check that out on the site.
And these fans sure know what it takes to be an Islander.
Oh my God, I watched this video so many times. So, Come From Away, which just celebrated its 3rd year anniversary on March 12th, got together its fans and its stars from all over the world, because of course there are a lot of different productions to sing Me in the Sky, including a pilot in a cockpit. I mean, it's just special and amazing, and it's all these different kinds of people singing and some gorgeous voices out there. Cool. And it's, that show is about people in crisis coming together. So it's very apt for this moment, and it's just really a gorgeous thing.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And this thrilling production just celebrated its final.
Yeah, so Thriller Live is this crazy smash hit in London. It ran for 11 years, which is amazing. Every time I went to London, I was like, oh my God, Thriller Live is still running. I mean, it was kind of an amazing run. And it was supposed to close at the end of April, but of course the West End is shut down currently. So it ended on March 15th. So that was the end of Thriller Live. But Michael Jackson fans, don't worry, we still have MJ in the works for Broadway, which is a very different. Thriller Live was kind of a review, I believe, Beth, right?
I never saw it, but yes, there were people dressed like Michael Jackson walking across the stage. Yeah,
but this is, and MJ's gonna be more of a bio-musical. So anyway, there's always Michael Jackson music to go around for everyone. So yep, that was the end of Thriller Live.
Mm-hmm. And domestic life is apparently not Lin's style.
That's right. So Lin Manuel Miranda was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's their at-home edition, much like this. It was very low-tech. You got to see Jimmy's daughters climbing all over him. But he checked in with Lin Manuel Miranda. Of course, they're great friends, and saw how he's doing. Got to see in the background his Tonys, his Grammys. I'm sure his Broadway.com Audience Choice Award is up there. And if you were watching carefully when he took a sip of his water or his coffee, it said, wait for it. And Lin did play a song. He played Dear Theodosia from, of course, Hamilton.
So he has Hamilton merch at home, is what you're confirming.
He has some Hamilton merch. He does. He also has a jar on his piano. I think you should go up there and tip him sometime.
One other thing I wanted to say before you go, Beth, is we are doing some really fun. The Tug Rice, who's a fantastic illustrator, who of course draws for us, and I know Sutton Foster's a fan of Tug Rice, actually. He has been doing these really fun drawings. What are we calling them?
We're calling it not cartoon, but quarantine.
Okay, so this is and he's an illustrator, not a cartoonist. I'm sorry, it's just like
sorry. It sounded better.
Anyway, so the first, we're doing a lot of Broadway characters in quarantine. What are they up to? And first we did Elphaba and Glinda, so that's right here. It's adorable, and there's a lot of new ones. A lot of new ones coming. So that's it. So I think it's time to get to our special guest. Thank you so much, Beth. Hey, Caitlin, why don't you tell everyone about today's guest? Although I think they already know about her.
Yes, I don't think this guest needs any introduction, but guys, we have the Sutton Foster here with us on our very first Live at 5 home edition. Guys, Sutton Foster has been on Broadway 12 times. She has 6 Tony nominations, 2 Tony wins for Anything Goes and Thoroughly Modern Millie. She's on a hit TV show right now, Younger. You guys know her. You love her. We're so excited to have her. Yesterday was her birthday. Make sure you guys follow her on social media at Sutton Lenore and drop her a happy birthday comment. You guys are watching both on YouTube and Facebook, so drop all of your questions down in the comments below for us to ask later. And please welcome Sutton and Paul.
Hey!
And Foster, hi. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course, anything for you.
Oh, your hair looks great. I mean, I just couldn't help but say it.
I showered for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was like, I got to shower. It's time. No, yeah, that's the one thing. We're actually up at we have a house up at the lake, and so we came up here last week, and so there's a lot of sweatpants and limited showering, so life's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're like a week into craziness. I mean, obviously the whole world is dealing with this coronavirus, and people are staying at home and staying close to their loved ones, and so many things in our world that we know and love are sort of gone temporarily, and including Broadway. Broadway is on hiatus right now. How are you sort of emotionally coping, maybe with life change? And
I'm okay right now. I mean, we're only a weekend. I'm here up at the lake. I have my husband and my daughter and our sweet nanny, who is like a second daughter. She came up with us as well. And my dad lives about 5 minutes away with his lady friend Marilyn. So I feel like I've got all the people that I'm most concerned about, at my fingertips, and my dogs, and we're just trying to take it day to day. But it is kind of interesting because all of a sudden, we were just saying this morning, like on New Year's, as you're like, oh, Happy New Year. Could any of us had predicted that this would be the year that we have? And all these plans that you make and all of these things, and things change, and you have to just appreciate that. You have to appreciate and hold tight the people around you. So we've had some really wonderful, actually, you know, we're making some really amazing memories out of this. So and some really good bonding time with our family, and I'm putting together a swing set with my dad at a distance. So we're like, you know, in the backyard, and it's like, I don't know, it's just simpler times. A lot of cooking, a lot of movies. We've got a board, Monopoly's on its way. We're going to start a puzzle. You know, it's been okay. In a couple of weeks, I might be, you know.
Right.
But right now, we're okay.
How was your birthday?
My birthday was okay. It was a beautiful day.
Like it'd be great to like take the pressure off. You don't have to like worry about doing anything. Like you kind of like, you can just chill and again, be with your loved ones. And
yeah, it was so beautiful yesterday. So we spent a lot of time outside. We went on a bike ride, and I worked on the swing set, and my husband made a chocolate cake, and we watched one of my favorite movies. It was a really nice day. Yeah.
Emily, your daughter Emily is getting big.
Yeah, she just turned 3.
Amazing. I'm so thrilled for you.
It's really it's been wild, you know. It's just, and everything's different, you know. My husband and I are sort of, my husband's a writer, so he spends a lot of time by himself anyway. Right. And I can, you know, but now with a kid, and everything just changes. But it's awesome. It's awesome. She's awesome.
You are a very creative person. I mean, you obviously, we know you for your acting roles, but you're also a crafter, right?
Yeah.
And an artist.
You know, oh wait, there.
Great. See, that's always at arm's length.
Yeah, I've got a blanket that I'm working on.
Amazing. I love that.
While I'm talking to you,
I feel like you'd be able to give people, and it's interesting just on my social media feed seeing actors just getting creative with making fun home videos and going live on social media. There's a lot of outlets for creativity. How do you tell people to sort of maybe embrace their creative side when it's up to them a little bit? You know what I mean? It's not handed to them the opportunity to be creative. They kind of have to make it their own.
Well, that's sort of my motto for every day, whether or not this stuff's going on. You know, I try to do something creative every single day, and I don't wait for the phone to ring to tell me to be creative. I'm constantly working on something. I'm constantly, you know, drawing something or crafting something, or, you know, and always thinking of fun ideas for Emily. But I think it's about knowing that you have the power to be creative. And it is exciting to see how people are handling this. And it's only been a week, and there's been some incredible things, like what you guys are doing. This is awesome. You know, it's like we adapt, we figure it out. And but I think that finding ways to be creative every single day, especially being an actor, and even where you're not relying on your happiness or your identity by an audience applauding you.
Sure. Right.
Be the simplest of things, so that at the end of the day, you've created a blanket, or I don't know, or something. Or I cook a lot. I love to cook, so that's one of the things I've been doing a lot, is that I cook every day. I make soup. I cook a pasta. I don't know, but that's very creative for me. So it's like a wonderful outlet that keeps me kind of, you know, I'm not just sitting here idle and bored out of my mind. I'm actually like thinking of fun projects and things that I can be working on.
So you will be in The Music Man.
I hope
later this year. That's the plan. And I know that you've been doing some workshops, and you've been sort of how's Hugh Jackman?
Oh, he's you know what's crazy about Hugh Jackman is that it's like a non-event, and I mean that in the highest compliment, meaning he's just like the most talented, generous guy, and I keep having to remind myself, oh my God, it's Hugh Jackman.
Right.
So personable, easy to hang out with. There's no pretense. There's no ego. It's just like he just really wants to do a good job, and he's like. And I thought, oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. We did it ended up being about a 2.5 week like a workshop with just the two of us, with Jerry Zaks and Warren Carlisle, and we just like worked on dances and singing and scenes, and it was awesome. It made me feel like I sort of started off feeling a little paralyzed and terrified, and then by the end I was like, oh, let's go, and then now I have to wait. But it's
Marion the Librarian is one of those roles that could seem very sort of classic and plain, and I'm excited to see you put your Sutton Foster. You know what I mean? Like it could be very legit. And when they first announced you were doing it, I was like, oh, this is really cool because it seems like an opportunity to sort of bring that character into a new life.
I think that's what intrigued me about her. Yeah. I think I had the same sort of idea. And when they first started talking to me about it, my agent called and I said, really? Like that was my first reaction. And then I went, wait a minute. I was like, there might be an opportunity here to just, there might, and I'm learning as we're working on it that there's like a lot of opportunity in it. And so I'm looking forward to it. And of course honor the incredible show, but I'm looking forward to sort of finding my way into her.
Yeah. I want to also say that this is a great opportunity. People are binging a lot of television right now. And I want to say Younger is like one of the best binges. So if anyone, I actually was behind on the last season. And then a few months ago, I just did it all in a big gulp. And I was like, I'm so gripped by all of Liza's drama. And I'm so like in it. And I know that you're supposed to be filming the next season, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to start in a couple of weeks. Well, we were supposed to start March 30th, but they've pushed it. And now we're just sort of on the way.
Right. But you definitely encourage people to catch up on Younger. It's so good, Sutton. I love it so much.
Thanks. It's really been like, it's just been like this crazy job. You know, we've done 6 seasons and it is binge worthy. And it's like I don't know, you just sort of fall into it and you fall in love with these characters and it's silly but yet moving and then all these relationships and I love it. Thank you. I'm so glad. I've learned so much. I realized too that Younger sort of my experience doing the show has fallen on major moments in my life, getting married, my daughter, like so many things have happened in the last 6 years. So it's really like this wonderful time capsule of good times.
So when you're about to film a new season, do you actually know everything that's going to happen in that season now?
No, Darren Star won't tell me anything. No. They did send us the first 2 scripts, so I know what happens in the first 2 scripts. Yeah, they hold it very close to the chat, which it makes me laugh. But there's the writers. We've had the same writers all 7 seasons, and they are so invested. And then they don't want to. They're like, no, they hold on to things. They don't want us to find out because it might change. It's hilarious.
I love it. Okay, we're gonna bring Caitlin back in and find out what. Hi, Caitlin. Find out what are the people online talking about.
Oh, yes. All right. So Catherine on Facebook wants to know, Sutton, you said you're cooking a lot. What is your favorite quarantine recipe that you have done so far?
Okay, I'm obsessed with Food Network. And I love, I made something last night for my birthday. I had to cook for my birthday because I'm the only one that cooks. But although my husband can make a killer chocolate cake. And I was like, you make that cake. I made a chicken piccata last night. That's like, mwah, it's so good. Like lemon and capers and then rice and roasted Brussels sprouts.
Nice.
And then like tonight I'm making penne alla vodka. But a lot of the recipes are from Food Network or from Bon Appetit. Ooh. And I made a really, really good new recipe on Bon Appetit of these buckwheat flour chocolate chip cookies. And right now, if you can't find real flour, you might be able to find buckwheat flour. And they are like crack. They're so good.
I love how you said penne alla vodka. Like how you does
penne alla vodka. No,
I love that. All right. So Andrew Colin from YouTube wants to know if you could reprise any of your roles that you have done right now, which one would you like?
I would have said Millie, but then I got to do it like 2 years ago, which I never thought I would be able to play her again. That was like the greatest night, like because we did a revival concert of it. I would probably say Reno. I think she'd be fun to revisit because I feel like that was, oh my God, it was 9 years ago. And I'd like to, she'd be fun to step back into. like, because I feel like I've matured so much. I haven't really matured at all, but I would like to revisit her, because I bet you that would be, I'd find some new opportunity in that.
What do you think about the new Millie? I know that
I know.
Ashley Park's going to do Millie at Encores.
I think Ashley's incredibly talented. I'm a little like, I know I'm a little nervous because I know they're making changes and stuff. So I don't know what's going on. But they, I think Gavin and Megan and Michael Raft, I think we're all going together. We're all going to like go sing together. So I'm excited.
Awesome. I love it.
That is so cute. Yes. So Allison Jeffries on YouTube wants to know if you sing with or to your daughter, and if she likes singing. What's that like?
So my daughter, Emily, she's 3, and we showed her The Sound of Music over Christmas. And when the movie started, she looked at me and was like, I don't know these songs, with such betrayal that I...
Uh-oh, you there?
Oh no, am I there? Am I here?
Yeah, you're there. Yeah, you're back.
Sorry, technology.
No, yeah. It's okay. We're getting through this together. So you said, I don't know these songs.
She goes, I don't know these songs, with like such betrayal that I had like been keeping The Sound of Music from her. And I said, I will teach them to you. And we listened to it in the car. We listened to it in the, we watched the movie a good billion times. She taught herself how to sing Do Re Mi. She has really good pitch. And she taught herself how to sing My Favorite Things. And she says that she wants to get a hat like Maria, because Maria, when she sings I Have Confidence, has this like leather hat. And she said, I want to get a hat. When I'm a grown-up, I want to get a hat like Maria, but not you. When I'm a grown-up by myself, I want a hat. And I was like, okay, whatever. But she loves to sing, and she loves anything from Sound of Music. She knows, like, she cracks me up because she'll be like, Auf Wiedersehen. Like, she knows Auf Wiedersehen. She knows Schnitzel. There's like really weird things that come out of her, but she's always singing, always making up stuff. And yeah, so for her birthday, we sang, I went to her school and we sang My Favorite Things for her class. We sang together.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Cool. Caitlin, are you there? I think you froze.
Caitlin's
froze on like a very like a great still.
Am I here?
There
you are.
There
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Do you have one last
Technology. Yeah, we can do one question.
Okay.
Georgia on YouTube wants to know, how do you keep up with your dancing? Do you like to take classes? You dance at home? What's that like?
Oh my God. Well, right now, so I love to do dance cardio. I work out when I'm in the city. I work out at Body by Simone, and I have it's basically a dance-based workout, and I love it. I started it about a year ago, and it has been awesome. And they have an app. They have an app called BBS, and we have in the city. This doesn't exist, but at our house in the lake, we have a giant walk-in closet, and I lock myself in the closet and I dance in there. That's what I do.
I love the image of that.
It's big. It's a big closet. Like it's a giant closet, and I'm in there like dancing, and I like do my stuff, and I stretch and do all that. So that's what I've been doing.
I can see Beth is still here. I'm going to bring her in. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Sutton Foster.
In a different spot, Beth. You moved.
I moved. Yeah.
No, Beth has a new. Oh, look at you moving around.
Yeah.
Sutton, thank you so much. What are you doing? Oh, Mabel.
Oh.
Mabel's like, what?
What happened to Mabel? Nothing. She's still cute. Oh, stop. I love it so much.
The distancing.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all, everyone who came on and watched. Hey, Caitlin, can we announce who's going to be on tomorrow? Is Caitlin frozen?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm going to say,
Okay.
Bye, Caitlin. I'm going to say it. So tomorrow, we have Tony winner Kristen Chenoweth here on the show. So tune in tomorrow. And again, thank you so much, Sutton. We can't wait to see New Younger, Music Man, all of that. Just keep us entertained. We love it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hang in there.
Thank you.